Hey guys, and welcome back to another Ball Knowledge podcast with Yusuf and
Saud, and today we're going to be doing something a bit more interesting away from all the transfer news that we've been doing for the last couple episodes. Today we're going to be doing our predictions on who we think is going to be the best player for every Premier League team this season. Yeah?
in the 22-23 season.
Yeah.
So if you are living in 452, I can't tell you who we're playing that day, so
452, what do you mean?
I don't know.
We're
I just thought I'd say
452.
the year 452.
Oh, well, we're not even in for.
That's behind me.
Yeah,
not forward.
exactly. That's what I mean.
Why would you say that?
Why would you say that? What are you on about? Alright, anyway, we're going to be doing it in alphabetical order. So, obviously, starting off with Arsenal first. I'll let you go first. Who are you picking for Arsenal?
Well, Arsenal this season
Who
I
do you
think if they improve, and they have already improved with their signings, probably Gabriel Jesus. He's been doing very well in pre-season. Scored 4 goals in 3 games or something like that.
Yeah, I mean,
I know it's pre-season, but he's an excellent player.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to disagree, but just for the sake of disagreeing, I'm going to have to say Bukayo Saka. I mean, he's had a good couple seasons now. I think this is going to really be his year where he shines through. Yeah.
No, he shot last season.
Yeah, he shot, but he's going to properly shot. I'm talking double digits for goals and assists this season, I reckon. And now he's got Gabriel Jesus, a quality striker as well. Alexandre Lacazette didn't score any goals at all. He was shocking.
No, he scored 1 and got it. No, in his last 10 games, wasn't it 1 and 11 assists or something like that? Something like that.
I don't know. Just
I'm on my way now.
Yeah, thanks.
But yeah. So where was I? Yeah. So Jesus is a hard-working player. Again, improved under Pep, my favourite line on this podcast. But he does improve players. But yeah, he's an excellent hard worker. He gives everything.
Yeah, he does. Badge. But Yusuf, can you explain to me one thing? How can Gabriel Jesus to be a backup striker to no striker? It doesn't really make any sense.
Pep makes the decisions, we don't.
Fair enough. Alright, well, next team, alphabetical order, Aston Villa. I reckon now they've signed him on a permanent deal. Coutinho.
Yeah, I agree.
I reckon he's going to be great this season. Maybe not reach the heights that he did at Liverpool, but under Steven Gerrard, I think he can do great things.
I would say rejuvenated.
What does that mean?
Oh,
what does it mean?
It literally means he's got his little little spark back.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I think he does under Steven Gerrard.
Last season he played well.
Yeah, he did.
In January.
Him and Jacob Ramsey this season.
Yeah, linked up. Yeah, he's a very good player that I like.
Yeah, Jacob Ramsey as well. Next team, newly promoted.
We're just glossing over these players.
Well, yeah,
we're not going to say anything more. No.
What, Coutinho?
He could push for the national team maybe next season if he really pushes on.
I think he could easily.
Yeah.
What competition has he got for Brazil?
Paqueta. Because Neymar, Richarlison, Jesus play up front.
Yeah.
Neymar, Firmino, Jesus play up front.
What about Vinicius Junior, Rodrigo?
And Vinicius and Rodrigo.
Yeah, it's going to be.
No one's playing attacking mid.
Yeah, Paqueta.
But is Coutinho attacking mid or is he a left winger?
No, he's an attack. Well, he can play attacking mid.
Oh.
He can play attacking.
He can play it.
I know
His only competition there is Paqueta.
Not gonna lie, I only know that because of FIFA.
Oh my God.
I mean, there's a cam in FIFA, so I don't understand why you wouldn't be a cam in real life. Yeah, but newly promoted Bournemouth. Yeah. I've not really seen much of them. The last time I properly saw them, I'm not gonna lie, is when they were in the Premier League.
This guy doesn't watch the Championship.
No, I don't watch the. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna have to say, from last time, I remember Philip Billing.
Oh my God,
he was good. I remember Philip Billing. I thought he was probably one of their best players.
Was he even playing for them last season in the Prem?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
He was, yeah.
Because he used to play for Huddersfield, so...
No, but he was with Bournemouth, I remember.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You sure you don't want to check that?
I've checked it on Premier League app, bro.
Yeah,
I went on it.
No.
And then I went on Philip Billing, and I went on 2018-19, and his stats were there. Wait,
yeah, because he played for Huddersfield.
Oh,
Check
Well,
again, man.
No. We're talking about this season.
Zero
though.
ball knowledge, guys.
No. We're talking about this season though. Like, who's gonna perform the best?
No, but you said from the last time they were there.
Well, the last time I saw one of their players.
Yeah, he didn't play for them the last time.
No, but he
saw
played
them
in the
play.
Premier League, didn't he?
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. I'm not seeing any of
So
the
you
players.
unequivocally just said that Philip Billen, the last time you saw him play, which was what? About what? 4 years ago?
Yeah.
You said, or
Yeah.
3 years ago, you said, oh, I remember him. Do you remember
remember
watching Huddersfield?
I remember in the Premier League.
Do you remember
yeah.
watching Huddersfield?
Do I remember
2 games
watching
a season,
Huddersfield?
probably.
Yeah, I've watched Huddersfield.
When
Well, I watched
Chelsea
Philip
robbed
Billing.
them. When Chelsea
I watched
robbed them
Philip
and they got
Billing.
relegated. Remember when Willian was offside? Or was it Aspi was stood in his way and the ref couldn't see?
Who's way?
The ref. The linesman. How do you not remember that? And he was well
I don't remember
offside,
that.
but the ref couldn't see because it's directly in
I
front
don't know
of him.
how you remember games from like 4 years ago. I don't understand how you can
See?
remember the exact
Test me.
No, we can't because they
Oh yeah,
won't, they won't believe
it's
it.
unprovable.
Yeah, they won't believe it. Anyway, move on to the next one. From last season, they were a newly promoted team.
I haven't said mine.
Oh yeah, go on then. Well,
I'd say Dominic Solanke was a top scorer last season. He was excellent away from home, at home as well. Brilliant on the counter with
Solanke. He's the Liverpool guy, isn't
yeah, used to be.
he? Used to be, yeah.
He used to play for Chelsea as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Was he a youth player or actual player?
Yeah, he was a youth player, and then
Oh.
Liverpool bought him for like 2 million after a tribunal. It's a court case, if you wanted to understand what that meant.
Okay.
And yeah, he was excellent last season. Brilliant on the counter with Scott Parker at the helm. So yeah, they look like they're going to do good this season. But I still think they might be in a relegation battle just because of their squad depth and how
Yeah,
the
Bournemouth,
quality
yeah,
is with the depth as well. So
Yeah. Another thing about Bournemouth, David Brooks is back after fighting cancer. It'll be interesting
yeah, he is, and
to see how
he's
he
an
performs.
excellent player.
He's a good player, yeah. I remember watching him actually. Maybe more than Philip Billing, actually. I think I might switch to David Brooks. No, I'm joking. Last season, they were a newly promoted team. Do you think they'll have second season syndrome, Brentford? I'm just asking, like...
No, they won't. You get a lot of feelings with different teams, but you get a feeling with different teams, but not Brentford. No, I don't feel like they're going to have any problems this season.
Yeah, alright. Fair enough. I mean, for Brentford, I've got to say this season, I
He was
think...
born in Warrington.
Who?
David Brooks.
Really?
He used to play for City, I'm sure.
He's
wasn't he?
Welsh, isn't he?
He used to play for City. Yeah, he used to play for City, I'm right.
Alright. Yeah, well, I've got to say for this season, Brentford, Ivan Toney. I think
Yeah, he was a key
he was key player
One
for
of the
him
key
last
players
season.
last season.
Yeah, and I think this season he'll just push on, score more goals, and hopefully Brentford survive because I think they are a good team.
Yeah, they're a
decent
top club.
team. They're good enough for the Premier League standard. I hope they don't get themselves into a relegation
Excellent
battle.
manager, Thomas Frank.
Yeah.
Very modern manager. You can tell when he wears his jeans and they don't wear the suits. But yeah,
Who's your player?
for Brentford, for me, I'd probably say either him or Mbeumo. They had an excellent record together last season as they had a strike partnership together. They were really good, playing balls over the top, and they were getting on to the end of them. But yeah, I don't think they're going to get relegated this season. I hope they have a good season.
Any honourable mentions? I mean, David Ray is a good one for the FPL teams out there. I know from experience, actually, last season I won the mini league. Season before I won the mini league again. I've won
Before that, I won, innit?
No,
Yeah,
you've never won. I've beat you
I have.
every time.
I
I've
have.
beat you every time.
2018-19, I'm sure I won.
That's like 4 years ago.
But I'm sure I won.
No, you can't have won.
Oh, wait, no, you won.
No,
You won.
I've won every time.
I was
bro.
making that up.
So
You
good.
won.
Yeah.
I remember you winning.
Next one, Brighton. I've got to say, Man City were in pursuit of this player. I mean, it shows that he's good, isn't he? Spanish. Obviously, Pep wants him. Marc Cucurella. He got given the best player of the season,
Yeah,
didn't
player
he?
of the season for
Brighton
Brighton.
Awards.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've got to say he's probably...
Yeah,
he's
we've
the best
spoken
player
about
at
him
Brighton.
last podcast. He's an excellent player, and
I mean,
I'd agree, to be fair.
I might have said...
But is he going to play this
yeah,
season?
that's
Or is
true.
Pep
For,
now?
yeah, for Brighton. I mean, yeah, but as of recording, which is what day is this? 17th of July, Sunday. Still a Brighton player, so I might have said Yves Bissouma, but he's gone to Tottenham now, so I can't really say that. And there's better players at Tottenham than Yves Bissouma, so probably won't get mentioned in this video.
What about Lionel Messi?
He was another... Lionel Messi? I think that's an interesting goal. I mean, he could play, like, cut inside from the right wing, play centre forward in that false nine role, you know. It's incredible what Lionel Messi can do with the ball. I think Marc Cucurella just adds that extra element
in the
left back role.
I would have said Cucurella if he would have stayed, but I'm going to go for Trossard because he's like a maverick. He's a very different player to what they have in their team. Very, very, very technical on the ball. He's a really good player. You know, if he was playing at, let's say, Europa League or even maybe a Celtic or a Rangers at Champions League level, a team like that, like Sevilla or someone, he'd be a top player. I would say. Yeah, Trossard. He'd be insane. He's a good player.
Fair enough. That's what you think. Next one, my club, Chelsea. I mean, I gotta say for this season, I gotta say Raheem Sterling. I mean,
really,
it's just really exciting to see. I mean, there is a lot of promising.
Is that Chelsea's standards that low that they had to bring someone in who's their best player?
I mean, no, because Mason, maybe Mason Mount actually.
He's just.
I mean, he's just going to double digits for assists.
He's
and
a Norwich
goals.
City merchant. That's all he is.
Are you stupid? No, I hate when people say this. You don't understand.
Not that good.
Anyone can score against
for England,
Norwich.
he's not
Anyone
that
can
good.
Score.
He's not that good.
Where does Gareth Southgate play him?
What, attacking mid?
No, he does not.
Left attacking mid?
He does not. So stupid where he plays him.
Where's he playing?
I don't know why he loves him if he puts him in some dead position.
Where does he play him? You still haven't said. Go on then. Where does he play him? Tell me. I bet he plays in his position. He's just taking them in. Because I swear he does. I watch a lot of England games. I'm not stupid.
I don't know.
Zero ball knowledge, guys. Remember the name.
No, but in the Euros final, innit? He got.
To be fair, Gareth Southgate. We can make a video on him. We can make a video on him.
Do you think it's that important?
Yes, 100%. Just before the World Cup, let's do it.
Yeah, okay.
Because he has some explaining to do.
Yeah, no, Raheem Sterling, Mason Mount, no, but Mason Mount for Chelsea.
Oh, now you're questioning.
So good. Double digits for assists and goals in the Premier League. He was the only...
Big games last season, what did he do?
Big games?
Yeah.
Big games. We're talking Spurs big game? Arsenal big game?
Yeah.
They count?
Yeah. That's a big game.
Big games.
He didn't do anything, so...
Big games
yes, he is consistent against low league sides.
Big games last season, everything.
But his work rate...
I can't remember.
People overrate his work rate. And he should have scored like twice in the League Cup final last season.
Yeah, no, anyone should have scored in that League Cup
Anyway,
final.
you need to talk about Raheem Sterling.
Sterling?
Yeah, you said that he's your best player.
Yeah, he is. He's approaching his prime. He's literally the...
He's in his prime. He's been in his prime.
He's literally the perfect fit for Chelsea. Like, I think he is. Bro, we need someone that can... actually, he does miss a lot of big chances.
No, for the last 18 months. We need a player
like him, though. We do.
No, for the last 18 months, the only reason Sterling's been bad is because we haven't had a striker. For England, he's been consistent because he's had a striker next to him.
Yeah,
Chelsea don't have a striker.
No, that's what I mean. That's why it'll be interesting.
Because that's why I wanted him to stay. Him and Haaland for one season.
Yeah, but it'll be interesting to see how him... And then Havertz as well, probably going to play striker, probably going to start the season at striker for Chelsea. Maybe Werner, actually. Them two, explosive.
Werner?
Yeah, loads of pace.
Don't know when to sell
It's just that they both have, like, something in common, which is that they're big missed chances.
They want to sell him, Werner.
Well, they haven't sold him yet, have they?
Has he yet been sold yet?
No. No, he hasn't.
Interesting.
Which is a good thing, you know. Ziyech, like, is such a good... Better than Mahrez, literally.
Oh, he's just not. He's just not. Stop lying to yourself.
I mean, he's a baller, man, for Ajax. Remember?
He was a footballer.
I remember that game he had against Chelsea and then he did that celebration.
Yeah, like, that was against Chelsea.
Yeah, like, he shrugged his shoulders like that. Yeah, I remember. He scored from a free kick, but I mean, Kepa was in net. But like, still, it's impressive.
It came off his face, didn't it?
It's still impressive. No, that was another goal.
That was another.
That was another. But
Anyway, shall I say mine?
Raheem Sterling, I think, him, Mason Mount, Havertz, maybe Werner. It'll be interesting to see how they link up. A lot of young,
fluid formation.
Yeah, young, explosive, energetic front three. It's going to be scary.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Joking. Maybe
We'll see when you finish.
It depends how they get on. I mean, they need to get off to.
Sterling, 7th in the league.
He's top
He's
of the
7th in the league. He's 7th in the league.
We are going to be 7th. It's not that bad.
Probably relegation.
No, that's not true though. Is it? It's not true at all.
Anyway, I'm going to say mine.
I was going to say something.
Can I say mine?
No.
Okay, go on. What?
No, you can't say it.
You got something there.
No, you can't say yours.
Okay, go on then. Shut up. Go on.
I forgot what I was going to say. No, I think. Oh yeah, if they get off to a good start, I think that'll basically set the foundations for the rest of the season. If they do well at the start, I reckon.
They did that last season, and I never saw them win the league, and everyone's going, Chelsea are
No, that was because Lukaku had that flipping interview and it ruined. It messed him up.
It did. They already lost before then.
We were top of the league by what?
You nearly lost the league.
Near December.
Nearly lost the league.
And home. Injuries as well. Injuries were really bad.
Actually, not lost, Drew.
Alright, go on then. You say yours. Chelsea.
I don't really know, to be honest. They're not really that good. No, I'm joking. Actually, they're not that good. But anyway, Chelsea. I was going to say Sterling. And I probably would. I'm going to say Sterling. And you know why?
Not Reece James?
Because he's a level above every single Chelsea player at the club. A level above.
Yeah, I know why you're saying that. Just because he
played for Manchester City.
Yeah, it's a bit biased.
He's level above.
I thought we'd be having fair assessments of the players.
That is a fair assessment.
So
that's why they bought him. Mason Mount said in his interview, or was it Reece James? We'll go to the next level with this signing.
I mean, he's a brilliant player, isn't he?
So, he is better than everyone else at that club.
Was he the third top goal scorer under Pep as well?
Yeah,
yeah. Third top goal scorer. Yeah. People underrate him too much.
After Aguero and Messi, he had Messi numbers. He had Messi numbers for like 3 seasons in a row. He scored 31 goals in all competitions. When we finished second 2 seasons ago.
Was that when he scored that late winner against Southampton?
No, that wasn't. No, that wasn't. No.
I thought I'd just try to be relevant there. I thought I'd try to do something there. Didn't really work. So yeah, you think Sterling, I think Sterling. Agreement there. There is a lot of good players.
A rare agreement.
I mean, I really want to see how Kante actually gets on this season.
I forgot about
last season he wasn't really back to his best, I would say, like
after
he did
Sarri,
in the Champions League season.
After Sarri.
No, but in that Champions League run, he was excellent. Like, you can't knock it. He was the best player for Chelsea in that Champions League run.
He was.
Yeah, but
except
I don't know.
It'll
be what? Mahrez? Yeah, just literally better.
Oh, really?
I don't think you understand.
Is he? Yeah.
Yeah. Next team, Crystal Palace. I mean, yeah, I'll let you go first. Go on then. I went first last time.
Crystal Palace. Well, to be fair, it's easy to say Wilfried Zaha, but you know what? There's a player who's coming up the ladder in terms of excellent football, and that's Elise. What a player he is!
Look! You know what you just said?
We already know how good Zaha is.
I was literally about to say the exact same thing you just said. If I went first, I would have said, "Oh, it's easy to say Zaha because of how long he's been at the club and like how much good stuff he's done." But I was going to say, I have Elise written down as well.
Yeah, Elise, what a player! He's an absolute baller.
He played for Chelsea as well,
Did he?
In the academy.
Yeah,
he was Chelsea.
Another Chelsea reject.
I don't know. No, but all these Chelsea rejects are so good.
They're not Chelsea rejects. They rejected Chelsea. That's what it
is. No, you're twisting the truth. It's like Cobham.
It's like Sancho.
Nah.
We're just doing our podcast.
What do you mean, like Sancho?
Yeah, it's like Sancho. Like City rejected Sancho. Sancho didn't get rejected by City. Wait.
Wait, what?
I've
so
said
that's
that
the exact same thing as what Chelsea do? You're talking about the player rejecting the club.
Sancho got rejected by City.
But you're talking... but you were talking about the player rejecting the club.
Yeah.
So you just said...
It's not a different thing. It's a different thing. Yeah.
Next one.
Have you said it? Well,
yeah, I said Elise, innit?
Yeah.
Baller, man. Next one. Everton. I mean, for me, it's just straightforward, simple. Richarlison's gone now, so his strike partner, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, explain a bit more.
What, Dominic Calvert-Lewin? I mean... What's going on?
Oh, wait, I need it. There you go.
Still going. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, I mean, Arsenal were interested in him. Aerial threat. I mean, I think if he stays injury-free, he can get into that England side. I think he's...
Yeah, you can definitely push. He
yeah,
made the Euro side, didn't he?
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I mean. He just needs to stay injury-free until December, show Gareth Southgate what he can do, and he's a great player, isn't he? Really. I mean, what's he got? He's got creative players kind of like Alex Iwobi.
That's a violation.
Okay. He's got, what, Dele Alli from Spurs? I mean,
is he staying?
About.
I'm sure he was alone.
Huh?
He was alone.
He's in their squad for this season. I checked on the Premier League app. As you do.
Are you sure they updated it?
I mean, hopefully. I think so. I mean, yeah, it should be. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how he does. I mean, if he stays injury-free, he can be brilliant, really.
I would have said Dominic Calvert-Lewin, but because he said that, I'm going to say Anthony Gordon. He was really good last season. Anthony I really like him as a player.
Yeah.
And especially under Frank Lampard, he got him, he got him playing quite a bit. And he technically won a pen at Liverpool, and he still never got it. And then he should have actually scored away at Anfield as well. That day, they were robbed at Everton. Really good that day. They were good defensively. But yeah, Anthony Gordon, what a player.
Oh, what was I going to say? Oh yeah. Also, I know this is completely irrelevant. What are your thoughts on Donny van de Beek?
What, John?
Do you think
United?
He will start for Man United?
Well, they bought Eriksen.
I don't think he will.
He's got McTominay.
Look, I think
he's got Fred.
It depends how we. I mean, Ten Hag knows how to use him.
It depends what formation Ten Hag wants to play.
Mm.
And I already know that.
I mean, he used
what
him
are
at
they using
Ajax
now?
really well.
Formation. Was it 4-2-3-1?
I think so, because they only got one striker, Martial.
Yeah.
And they had
Sancho and Rashford.
Yeah.
And then Bruno. Yeah, it's 4-2-3-1.
Yeah.
He can challenge, yeah, but he'd just be a squad player. So join him. He to be fair, he should have just left when he saw Eriksen was coming. Because he can't.
He can't just leave, can he? Where's he gonna go?
Back to a continental European side.
Yeah, but Ten Hag's just come in, and he's gonna be thinking in his head like Ten Hag's gonna play me, innit? He knows how I play. He knows how good I am. He'd stay at the club and try and fight, won't he?
He could have started him in the Bangkok Century Cup.
He didn't do that, did he? He's still staying on the bench, warming the bench as usual. But yeah, I think that's enough about Donny van de Beek. Next team, another newly promoted side, Yo-Yo Club Fulham.
Oh,
do you think they're going to carry on being a Yo-Yo Club?
No, not this season. We saw them last season. They're a very good team.
Yeah.
They won't. They won't. I don't think they'll get relegated next season. They were excellent last. They were excellent in the Championship last season, and they've proved to. I think they've proved good enough to stay in this league for another season.
Maybe, but yeah, maybe. I don't
Actually,
know.
No, but that's with,
there's a lot.
That was when Carvalho was at the helm.
Actually, yeah,
and he's gone now. So,
but do you not think there's a lot of clubs in the Premier League that are better than them?
Yeah, obviously, but they play an interesting style of football. That's good to watch.
So, do you think they'll get? So, you don't think they'll get relegated this season?
No, I don't think they'll.
That's interesting. We'll see what happens in the transfer window.
I think there's weaker teams.
Okay.
Play more negative than you get punished. That's what I think, anyway.
Maybe, but for them, I'm gonna have to say Mitrovic. I mean, Carvalho's gone now,
but he never turns up in the Prem.
Yeah, I know he doesn't. But
it's a big call. He's saying.
Yeah, it is a big call, but I think this has to be his season. I mean, we've said that for the last couple of seasons. Fulham have got back to the Prem, but I think this has to be his season, really. Maybe now that Carvalho's gone, though, it might not be as good. He might not be as good, but hopefully he can convert what he does in the Championship to the Premier League.
Yeah. I do agree, but You know, I'd say Harry Wilson.
Harry Wilson,
Yeah,
the Welshman, another Welshman.
excellent free kick taker, and what an absolute baller he is as well. He's a was a Liverpool youngster, and then he was on loan. Did they buy him, bro? Well, I just googled him just then, and it says current team still play for Bournemouth, so he's probably it's too long now to be loaned from Liverpool, so he's probably playing from permanently. Yeah, excellent player. I think he's going to break out this season in the Prem. He reminds me of David Sutton. No, I'm joking. He reminds me of Jared Bowen. That's probably the biggest compliment you can give to him as well, because he's a player that's in excellent form, especially from last season.
He is.
Excellent
Brilliant. Next team, Leeds.
Leeds.
I mean, I know he was injured for the majority of last season, but I've got to say Patrick Bamford.
Yeah.
He's just that season when Leeds first came up. Marcelo Bielsa.
Did he score 17 or 16? At the Prem?
But he's really good. He was really good.
Excellent.
I remember. So if he stays injury free, I think he can get back to that scoring rate. Hopefully, I mean, I hope he does. Hope well for the man.
Yeah, same. I would say the same. But I'd say, you know what, Rodrigo. I think he was an excellent player at Valencia.
Yeah, Valencia.
And, you know,
he's not done as well as maybe they thought he would.
Yeah.
In Leeds shirt.
So this is a big season for him. Either this or he'd probably put on the transfer list in January.
Yeah. You know, even if Calvin Phillips was at Leeds, I'd probably still say Bamford. You know.
Really?
Yeah. Like for this season. Because
it's a clean slate. Isn't it?
Do you think Calvin Phillips is going to stay injury free at Man City?
Yeah, he will.
Yeah.
Because he's not going to start as many games, is he?
All right.
It's like Haaland. I think he will have a better injury record than he did at Dortmund. Because these kind of teams, they rely on their players. The thing is, City can afford to take these players off just before they hurt themselves or injure themselves. Like for example, Gundogan never had a good injury record. And he came to the City, he had it, 7 months out, and then after that he was injury-free. Sterling never ever has an injury record. I don't remember him ever being injured.
Yeah, Sterling.
When was he ever injured? I'm just thinking back. I don't remember.
That's a good thing for Chelsea.
Yeah, so these kind of players, Haaland, even like, for example, Tottenham and Kane gets injured, that's because they have to use him all the time because... You know, they don't really have.
They got Dane Scarlett.
It's not really, really the same replacement, is it? So.
Yeah, true. Next team, Leicester City. There's a couple of good ones, but I'm gonna say, I gotta say James Maddison.
I know Vardy's had the time, but I agree with you.
Yeah, I gotta say James Maddison. He's been firing. Like when he wasn't injured that season.
How does he never...
Near the end of the season, but he was brilliant.
How does he never get in the England team?
I know.
The best Englishman, according to stats, how? He's just good to watch as well, yeah.
Yeah, I know he is. Arsenal were interested in him. He's a quality player. I don't know. Gareth Southgate, he just needs to pick him. And if he stays injury-free like he did near the end of that last season, like this season, and he reaches them heights up until the World Cup, I just hope he gets chosen.
He's got to get
he deserves it, doesn't he?
He's got to get picked.
Yeah, he deserves it.
He's been robbed every single time. Yeah. I think it's probably Gareth has a problem with him. Otherwise, I don't see other reason to not pick him. He's literally one of England's best creative players. And you could say, I don't know how to get him in the side. At least put him in the squad.
Yeah, they have to, really. Yeah. He deserves it. Like, one of the players that really, really deserves it. Next team, though, Liverpool. I'll let you go first. Who do you think?
Liverpool, I don't really know. They're not really that good, to be honest.
Oh, really? I'd probably have to say... Interesting call, seeming as it took to the last game of the season to beat them to the Premier League title.
I'd probably have to say Adrian this season.
Adrian.
Bit of a push between Adrian and Tsimikas. It's one of the two.
Tsimikas, he dances like a...
He spits at people for no reason.
Tsimikas?
Yeah.
I thought he was spitting at people. I actually thought he was really young. He's 25.
He's 25?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. No, I thought they brought in like a young 19-year-old. Wait, let me just check that just a bit. Tsimikas' age. Yeah, 26.
What? 26?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm
I
so.
remember I was playing Olympiakos against us, and I thought, oh, that's a cool name.
I thought it was,
I just heard his name. Wow, what a cool name.
Stas Tsimikas.
Tsimikas.
Yeah, it is a cool name, but I didn't expect him to be so old. He looks younger than what
Well,
he is.
older. He's not that old.
Yeah, he's 26. Like 1 year younger than Raheem Sterling.
Isn't it?
Think about it. Like he looks well younger than. I thought they brought in like a young, long term, like left back, innit? But I don't know.
Anyway,
Twenty-six.
shall I pick my player?
Yeah, go on then.
I'd probably have to sit. No, I'm joking. Probably said James Milner this season.
Just because he played for City, is that a bit of bias coming in there? A bit of bias streaming in.
Realistically, I'd say Van Dijk.
I know you're not going to say Salah.
I'd say Van Dijk.
You think Mahrez is better than Salah? I mean,
He is. He literally is.
Oh, I don't know.
But stats mean nothing, as I've always
No,
said.
but they do mean something, though, don't they? Otherwise, trophies mean something, and that's a stat. Goals mean something, that's a stat. It's the most important
They
stat,
don't mean
actually.
nothing.
No, but it is a stat.
You walk around
So
with
many
cakes,
things
that's good
in
enough for me.
football are stats. I don't understand how people say stats don't really
Innit?
matter.
Scratch like that, VVD. Anyway, what was I saying?
Yeah, Van Dijk. I
Yeah,
mean,
so Van Dijk.
when him and Alisson came in, innit?
Yeah.
That was it.
They were,
When they sold
they were very good.
Coutinho and they got the money to buy Van Dijk and Alisson, that
It was
was
a very good
basically-
decision. Everyone's slating him 75 million for a Southampton reject, and then look at him now.
Southampton reject. Southampton
People
reject.
slated him.
What? Yeah,
Liverpool.
maybe 75 million.
It's because that big, that much money wasn't spent at the time.
Is
for a
it?
different-
I heard he was a good free kick taker.
Yeah,
Was that
and he was a
Celtic?
striker. No, it was. No, it
I'm
wasn't
sure he
Celtic.
took a free kick.
It was a Netherlands club before.
Yeah, all right, okay, yeah.
Yeah, he used to be a
take free
striker.
kick. Yeah, I never knew that.
But yeah, if he stays fit, then City got a problem. Well, to be fair, he stayed fit all last season. We didn't have he kind of had a problem, not that much of a problem.
I would say it's. I mean,
I'd say, you know what I'd say?
between VVD and Salah, really. And just to disagree with you, I'm gonna say Salah because I know how much you hate him. I don't know why you hate him, but
I don't hate him.
I really dislike him as a
Yeah.
player, and you don't rate him as highly as other players. Let's just say it that way.
Yeah.
Shall we?
Yeah, but just for VVD, yeah, I don't know what I was gonna say. I haven't really.
We've
thought
already
about it.
spoke about him. We transformed.
No, I
the
wanted something to
defence.
say, and I've actually forgot what I was gonna say.
And
so.
Coutinho went on to flop at Barcelona, and now he's back in the Premier League.
He was
and
excellent at
Steven
Bayern.
Gerrard. Yeah, Bayern, he was good. I remember on the Bayern. But yeah, that's about it. And they do have quality players, Liverpool.
Yeah.
Thiago Alcantara could be interesting to see how
Well,
he
yeah.
does. He was great at Bayern, really. I mean, they got him for a steal.
Apparently, he had a
of
good
a
last
price.
season, but Gundogan actually got more goals and assists than him last season.
Oh,
so
really?
I think so. I think he had more goals, maybe not assists.
Oh.
But nah, he might have.
No,
got
but
more
he
assists.
doesn't have more thumbs up, though, does
Yeah,
he?
yeah.
He doesn't have more-
Average thumbs up XG.
Exactly.
Expected
No,
thumbs
but
up.
Trent's up there as well. I mean, Trent. Not better.
Trent?
He's not better than Reece James.
Trent,
but
can you
he's-
pass the ball, Trent?
Who do you think England's best right back is? And don't say Kyle Walker.
Kyle Walker.
No, don't say Kyle Walker.
It's Kyle Walker.
No,
He
it's
can do
not,
everything
though.
Reece James can do. He can defend better than them. He can. It's
But
Kyle Walker.
He's a better goalkeeper than a right back.
Yeah, he is as well.
Yeah,
That's
Well, so
he's a better goalkeeper than a right back.
he is
Kyle
literally.
Walker, literally.
Wait, why did I just agree to that?
Because you're stupid.
Oh yeah.
I'm joking. The next one, your club, Man City. I'll let you go first. I'll
Yeah,
let you do
so
the
the
honours.
best player this season probably Scott Carson for me. I think he'd
Yeah,
be
yeah.
excellent deputy.
Yeah, I think he's good for the morale of the team, but I don't know as an actual
Who
player.
he closed off?
I don't know as an actual player.
No, let's be real here. Kevin De Bruyne, obviously, world's best player.
I literally can't disagree. I mean, what do you say?
I-
World's best player?
Yeah, he is. There's no one better than him in the world.
Mbappe?
No, definitely not.
Actually, yeah, but Mbappe on Champions League nights. I mean,
What did he do
at
at
the
the end?
Camp
He
Nou,
didn't even
he was insane. I
At the Camp
remember
Nou?
when he scored.
at the Camp Nou.
Wait.
When's he scored
Not
at the Camp Nou?
Camp Nou, not at the
When
Camp
did that happen?
Wait, not at the Camp Nou. When did he score that hat trick?
Which hat?
No, he scored against Real Madrid. That was it. Real Madrid, but then Real Madrid went on to win anyway. Yeah, and Benzema scored like straight after kickoff. I remember that.
Yeah, when Benzema scored the hat
No,
trick.
no. Yeah, I think he is the world's best player. I think you're right.
I mean, you can't compare him to anyone else. He's insane.
Currently, yeah.
Insane baller. And when, inshallah, we win the league, you'll see.
Him
Yet
and
again,
Haaland
if he
are
stays
scary.
fit, then
Him and
we're gonna,
Haaland, bro.
If Kevin De Bruyne stays fit, we're going to win the league by at least 10 plus points. With Haaland, if he stays fit as well.
And do you think he'll break the assist record this season? I think he could, you know.
He could.
I think he could. If he stays fit,
If he stays fit, he will.
I think he will.
He will if he stays
He's
fit.
got Haaland now. He's got Haaland, bro.
If he stays fit, he will.
Haaland
if he doesn't,
just,
then...
Haaland's just a menace in the box, bro. His shot... Wait. What if they, like... De Bruyne breaks the net already, like nearly breaks the net, and then Haaland, he's another guy that like so angry he breaks the net.
Fixing nets.
I think they need to make the nets more sturdy.
Prem clubs are in trouble.
He gets so angry and he just wallops the ball. It somehow goes in. I mean, he's an incredible player. The vision, the passing, the crossing, the shooting from long range.
Yeah,
it's an incredible play. But any honourable mentions? Who would you put if KDB wasn't there? Apart from Haaland.
Apart from Haaland as well.
Yeah, apart from Haaland.
Bernardo Silva.
Really? Not João Cancelo?
It's either now or never for Bernardo Silva.
Not João Cancelo?
No, Bernardo Silva. I just said that. Yeah, Bernardo Silva, because he's in his last year of his contract when next season ends.
Was it
so either he signs a contract.
Yeah, it was João Cancelo, in it, who got the most passes in the whole of last season.
Yeah.
And then second was Rodri. Third
he had
was
the most
Laporte.
shots for City last season.
João Cancelo?
Yeah.
Who does he think he is? I don't understand these inverted wing backs that just come into the midfield.
He's going to play right wing next
season.
As much Watch him right wing next season.
Yeah, that's right wing. It's literally a left back to right wing transformation.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, Man United. I mean, I gotta say, there's no one really that good at Man United.
Probably the best midfielder you're going to say.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta say Zidane Iqbal. I mean, he's an incredible player. Made his debut last season. And I think he'll be brilliant this season.
Where are you going?
Cricket.
I thought you said you weren't going.
Yeah, I feel alright now.
Left.
Yeah, Zidane Iqbal. I mean, he was an absolutely fantastic player. Really promising in pre-season, and last season made his debut in Hope. I think Ten Hag really likes him, so this season I think he can push on.
He should start every single league game this season.
He should. No, but realistically, it's Ronaldo, isn't it? Like, let's be honest, it's just Ronaldo.
If he stays,
it's Ronaldo.
But I don't think he'll leave.
Yeah, I don't think he has a choice. He has to stay. Chelsea don't want him. PSG don't want him. Bayern don't want him. Who's he gonna go to?
Real Madrid.
No, he's not gonna go. He's got Benzema. He can't play at left wing anymore. He's not got that like explosive skill, speed.
He was fast, but it's never that quick.
Yeah, he's got a faster top speed than Messi, you know.
Yeah, them two aren't that like quick, but they are like. Well, forget it. I was gonna say
Haaland's really quick. Like,
Haaland's
people underrate Haaland. Like how his speed is incredible. But yeah, I gotta say Ronaldo. I mean, and if Ronaldo goes, then just because of
Sancho.
Yeah.
Sancho's United's best player for Ronaldo. Even you know what?
No, it is.
Breakout season for Sancho.
But yeah, I hope he does do well. I actually really rate him as a player.
Nah, he said he doesn't like Man City. Probably because he got rejected by them.
Oh my god! Yeah, he's proving them wrong, innit? Proving them wrong.
We need to get Sancho on this podcast.
He's gonna score in the Manchester derby.
We need to get Sancho on this podcast.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe.
Jaden, if you're out there, join us.
But yeah, I think Ronaldo and then Sancho and then probably because of what he's done since he joins the club. But I don't rate him as highly as people do rate him, Bruno. But yeah, Zidane Iqbal. I really hope he does well this season. Brilliant player.
Why not? I said Bruno. I forget it. Doesn't matter.
Alright. Wait 1 second, guys.
We're gonna cut for a second.
We're just gonna cut. We'll be back in a minute.
Yeah. So as we were saying,
Hello guys, we're back. Yeah, I think we're on to the next team. We'll just go on to the next team, Newcastle. He's really had an impact since he joined.
That affects the order.
Bruno Guimaraes.
Yeah.
Guimaraes? He's been really good
He's
since
given
he joined.
him a big
But-
lift, hasn't he? A
but-
boost.
Saint Maximin as well. I mean, he was just the best player of Newcastle, wasn't he? Like last season, I reckon he was.
I don't rate him.
Really.
No, I don't rate.
I mean,
There's the
when the takeover happened, everyone was just like, "Oh, everyone's leaving apart from Saint Maximin." He was just
he'd
the
be
best
good in a
player,
good
isn't he?
team. He just won't be good in a
Yeah,
in a team
Newcastle
that's not
are
as good.
going to become like a good team, aren't they?
We'll see.
Look at all the money
We'll
they
see.
have.
We'll see.
And all the money they have.
We'll
I mean,
see.
it's hard to disagree.
We'll see.
Yeah, you don't think so?
We'll see.
All right, okay, fair enough. I mean, I rate Saint Maximin. I think he's a good player. I think if he had maybe a bit more end product, he'd be better. But
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But still, him and then Bruno Guimaraes as well. He's brilliant as well.
Yeah,
Who do you think?
the sounds Sven Botman, but I would say Bruno Guimaraes.
Yeah.
Excellent last season.
Yeah.
Give him a lift and got them on a good run as well. They were weren't they? They had a good record at home or away from home. I can't remember. I want to say last
No, away
season.
from home, I think.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
like that. And they went from 10 points to like 55 or something, 54
Yeah.
points, just like that after January. So yeah.
Next team, Nottingham Forest. I'm not gonna lie, I don't watch the Championship. Although I would have said Jed Spence for his content. He's basically confirmed at Spurs a 5-year deal or something. So I'm gonna have to say Dean Henderson. I mean, he was good for Sheffield United when he was in the Prem. Great shot stopper. United haven't really played him because of how well De Gea has been playing. So I'm just gonna say him because I don't really know that many players from Nottingham Forest.
Sounds like the ball knowledge has gone too far.
Well, no, it's just Championship, innit? I don't watch the Championship. I don't know.
Sounds like you don't care about football.
No, I do care about football. Just don't watch the Championship.
Anyway, I'm going to say Brennan Johnson. Excellent last season. Very good young player. Brilliant striker. And good finisher as well. He's very, very energetic, as all young players are. But
Think he
he's
can-
got a little bit different.
Do you think he can transfer that form from the
Yeah,
Championship to the
yeah,
Prem?
you can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially at home. They're one of the teams that will do well at home. They'll get
Alright.
most of their points from home as well. So, yeah.
Next one, Southampton. This is really straightforward. James Ward-Prowse. I mean, it's simple as that, isn't it? Really?
Who?
James Ward-Prowse.
Yeah, okay, go.
It's as simple as that, isn't it? I mean, everyone knows his free kicks ability. His incredible, his creative playmaking. Is he box to box? I think he's a box to box.
Is everyone a box-to-box to you?
No, but like, yeah, he's more attacking than defending, but like he still puts a shift in.
Every player puts a shift
Oh, okay, leave it.
in.
Who do you think?
Well, not every player.
who
United
do,
players
who do
don't.
you think?
Yeah, James Ward-Prowse ain't that hard. Let's be real.
All right, okay. Next one, Tottenham. I'm just gonna say either Kane or Son. Who are you gonna say actually?
I'm gonna say Son.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say Kane. I mean, Kane. I mean, if he stays injury free again, I mean, he ruined his reputation a bit because of trying to get that deal pushing
Yeah.
with Man City, and then he didn't really score for a long while. But now that Conte's here, I think he's developed a great relationship with him, and he's got him back to firing form. And I think he'll be great this season.
Well,
As
Son
usual.
was the joint top goal scorer last season and still with no penalties. Excellent
Yeah.
player, and he's my favourite player at Spurs.
Yeah.
And he's the most complete winger in the world.
Yeah, as you say. I mean, yeah, if you think so. Next one, West Ham. I gotta say Declan Rice. I mean, Jared Bowen was brilliant towards the end of last season. Oh well, all season. But yeah, I'm gonna say Declan Rice, and I really hope Chelsea push to sign him maybe January or next summer.
Yeah, Declan Rice, yeah. I don't think he's as good as people rate him.
Yeah, maybe not. Chelsea grad youth
But he is their best player.
from
you'd
Chelsea's
say.
youth academy as well.
No, actually, no. I'm going
What?
to disagree. Jared Bowen.
All right, fair enough.
He was
I mean,
excellent last season. Should
yeah,
be in the England team
yeah,
as well. for the
Yeah,
World
he
Cup.
should be. Should be. He's
He's
brilliant.
pushed well and should be there like James Madison as well.
Wolves, I think they're a really defensive side. So the only other team I'm going to say the goalkeeper for, I'm going to say Jose Sarr. I mean, he has been excellent in net, like between the sticks. He's been brilliant, but yeah, I'm going to say him for this season.
I'm going to say...
I think he'll continue that form.
I'm going to say John Martino, because he keeps things ticking along. He plays with the team well. And he's got a load of experience in the side, and he brought them to a new level when he signed from 3-4 years ago.
Yeah, we're talking about the best player for this season, not 4 seasons ago.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, do you still think John Martino?
Well, he's 35 now.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean.
No, but you don't lose talent. You'll lose pace.
I mean, he never had any.
Yeah, let's be real. Wasn't that quick.
yeah, but that's all right. That's all the team's done. I think we're gonna wrap it up there for this episode. A bit of a longer one today. Hope you enjoy it, guys. And yeah, that's it from me.
Yep, we'll see you soon. Goodbye from Yusuf, and goodbye from
Saud, and yeah, goodbye.